Hello, we're Group 20. This presentation is presented by Lily, Maxwell, and Jeffrey. And for our presentation, we will be analyzing the regular all formulations retail gasoline prices. So for the graph that we're going to replicate, our data set that we got this from is from the U.S. Energy Information Administration. And from this, we will be analyzing the last 5 years. So the past, the information provided dates all the way back from 1990 to present day 2023. And from this chart, you're able to see all the prices ranging from year to year, from January to December. Some of the information provided is not available. This dates typically past the 90s, but you can see the past current 5 years. This is what we're going to be looking at. You can tell from COVID how the prices spike over time, but this is going to be the graph that we're going to be presenting.
After downloading the data, we found that the original datasets only contained two variables, date and US regular or formulation retail gasoline prices, and the sampling period is from August 1990s. To replace the graph, we transformed the variables into period of year and months and retaining observations after November 2017. The colors we use to draw the graph are almond, celestial blue, beige, silver, tea rose, and Dutch white. Now let's move to the process of drawing the graph. Select all data and select line graph to draw the graph. Next, select format axis and change the unit mirror to 2. Next, change the title. The main title is US regular or formulation retail gasoline prices, and the subtitle is dollars per gallon. Next, let's change the font size of the title. The main title is 9 and the subtitle is 8. Next, let's change the color of the line. By changing the hex color code, we change the first line to almond, second is celestial blue, third is beige, fourth is silver, fifth is tea rose, and the last is Dutch white. Next, change the font size of the label. Change it to 5 to make it in one row. And the last step is change the font size of the x-axis to 8. So this is our final graph.
So in terms of what the graph can tell us, we examined the data set from November 2017 to November 2023. The trend indicates a general increase in the retail gas prices. So in November 2017, the price was $2.56 per gallon. The data shows a peak in June 2022 at $5.01, which is the highest price within the period. By November 2023, the price had decreased to $3.318 per gallon. This trend reflects significant volatility, with the prices reflecting various factors such as economic conditions, geopolitical events, and even market dynamics. In terms of economic conditions, there can be things such as inflation rates, economic growth or recession periods, and changes in consumer demand. For geopolitical events, there could be conflicts in oil-rich regions and sanctions on oil-producing countries. For market dynamics, there could be technological advancements in oil extraction, shifts towards renewable energy, changes in oil reserves and stockpiles, and natural disasters impacting refinery operations. And to go more in depth about specific factors that could have significantly affected gas prices, and one example could be the COVID-19 pandemic. So the outbreak of COVID-19 and subsequent global lockdowns in early 2020 led to a sharp decrease in demand for gasoline. This caused a significant drop in prices, with a 27% fall between February and April 2020 as travel was restricted and economic activity slowed down. There's also the Strategic Petroleum Reserve release. So in response to rising gas prices, the Biden administration released 50 million barrels from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve in an effort to increase supply and lower prices. And finally, there was also the geopolitical tensions and wars, specifically the Russian-Ukrainian war, which escalated in late February. This disrupts supply chains and creates uncertainty in the markets, which could often lead to price increases. Thank you.